My name's Sarah Archer. I'm a speaking and copywriting coach, and I help people create opportunities to grow their career and their business. But anyway, the first essential ingredients of public speaking is, the first P is purpose. You need to know why you're doing it, whether it's a pitch, an elevator pitch, or a presentation or a speech. Why are you doing it? What's the purpose? What's the strategy? What are you going to get out of what you're going to get the audience to do as a result? So you need to work out what the problem is and what solution is you're offering. And if you can sum that up in one sentence, like I did for this one, this presentation is for people who have a fear of public speaking, to help you manage those feelings, and I'm going to introduce you to the 4 essential ingredients of public speaking so that when you're ready, you will kick ass. That in a nutshell is what this is about. And you need to do the same for the presentation or pitch that you're doing. If you can describe it in one kernel sentence and build the presentation around it, it will really help. Now in my book Cracking Speech Mate, I've got lots of frameworks and stuff to help with that process, but that is essentially it. Work out the problem and the solution, sum it up in a sentence, and build your presentation around it. Now the next P is people, or your audience. Now the first thing, it links into purpose. You need to know where your audience are in relation to the problem, so that you know where they're starting from and where you're going to take them, and it will help you to connect them to the message. The next thing is you've got to remember, whatever it is you're doing, any time that you are giving a message to an audience, whether it's an audience of one or many, you need to put their needs front and center, because when you start speaking, the first thing an audience is going to be thinking is, what's in it for me? So you've got to make sure that you give them value, that you keep them engaged and interested in what you're saying. And if you can do that when you're preparing it and when you're practicing it, that will really help you give a kick-ass presentation. Another thing that will help with that is the next P, passion. I don't know if you can remember when you've seen a film that you like, or have read a book or listened to a song that you love. Next time you see your friend, you're just desperate to share about it. You're like, oh, I saw this thing and it was fantastic. And you become passionate and dynamic and engaged and enthusiastic, and they become engaged with what you're telling them and more likely to take on board what you're saying. So you need to make that connection with your presentation. And my recommendation would be that the first time you do a presentation, you do it about something that you are passionate about, and then it will really help you to get over those fears and connect with that message. Now, there's a guy called Dale Carnegie, very famous, and he said that this will help as well. Imagine if you were in a theatre and the theatre caught fire. You wouldn't hesitate to jump up on a chair and shout to everyone that there was a fire and where the fire exits were. And that's because, again, you'd be concentrating on the message you were giving and not worrying about what people think of you. So passion is really essential. Now, if you're doing a presentation for work about widgets, well, it's a bit harder to get that connection to, but you need to try and find it, because again, whether it's a work one or something you are passionate about, it will help you connect and it will help you with your confidence. Now the last P is practice. You need to do this leading up to the presentation. You need to practice it. You need to do it in the shower, do it in the bath, do it in the kitchen, do it in the car. You need to do it everywhere, and you need to practice your presentation. I'm just kidding, I couldn't help that. You need to practice it, because that'll help you hear what it sounds like out loud. It'll get you confident about the content that you're giving, and it will just make you feel ready, so that on the day, you know you've got the content, you've got it covered, you've thought about the audience, you know where you're going and taking them to, you feel 100% ready to kick ass. Now, I'm not saying that, despite the most confident person in the world is unlikely to go on stage to give a presentation or work or wherever without having some butterflies. But butterflies are real fear. It's different from imagined fear. Your butterflies are just telling you that your body is getting ready to perform at its peak, and that's a good thing. So butterflies are your friend. So That is it, the 4 essential ingredients of a killer presentation. You need your purpose, you need to think about people, you need passion, and you need to practice. So I hope that this has helped someone to manage their fear of public speaking a bit better. And if it has helped you, by all means, please share it. That would be great. Maybe it can help someone else. And if you want some more content about public speaking, about pitches, or just mindset generally, hop over to my Facebook page at Sarah Archer Speak and like it. And thanks very much for listening.